What's going on, everybody? My name is Tomas. Welcome to my review of the Atom from Glyph Technologies. The Atom is a USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type-C external solid-state hard drive that is built using an M.2 SSD module. It connects via Type-C, and that connection is capable up to 10 gigabits of transfer speed because it is Gen 2. However, the M.2 SSD module that is built into the Atom bottlenecks that potential speed, as it is only capable of being about half as fast. It's simply a limitation of the M.2 module that's built into the Atom, not the connection. The Atom allows users to quickly access, manage, and store your content from your Mac or Windows system. You can easily edit 4K footage off of this drive with no issues, which is primarily what I use this drive for. The Atom SSD is small and fits unobtrusively anywhere you put it, allowing you to take your important documents, photos, videos, and other files with you anywhere you want to go. The Atom is lightning fast and is capable of speeds up to 480 megabits per second read and write. It's super lightweight and rugged. So what do you get in the box? The Atom SSD itself, a USB 3.1 Type-C to Type-C cable, and a USB 3.0 Type-C to Type-A cable. Like I said, the interface is USB 3.0 Type-C Gen 2 and is also compatible with USB 3.0 and Thunderbolt 3. The Atom comes in 3 capacity variants and 4 color options. You can purchase from Glyph a 275 gigabyte option, a 525 gigabyte option, and the 1 terabyte option. And those come in black, gray, gold, and silver. I have the 1 terabyte silver version in this video that is priced at around $400 USD at the time of this video. The Atom is compatible with Mac OS X 10.4 and above, and believe it or not, Windows Vista and above. It is pre-formatted for Macintosh computers, but is Windows compatible with a little bit of reformatting. The Atom features a fanless design using the housing to dissipate heat. The drive never really got hot under heavy load. During my testing and usage, it did get a bit warm. The chassis that the M.2 SSD module is enclosed in does a good job dissipating heat. The dimensions of the Atom come in at 1.88 inches width by 4.8 inches long and comes in at around a half an inch thick. The Atom SSD is Time Machine compatible and comes pre-formatted to HFS Plus with journaling. If you're a Windows user, like I said, a simple reformat will get the Atom working with your system. This SSD has been designed from the ground up to provide users the fast transfer speeds with killer performance under load and ultimate reliability against corruption of your files. Glyph Technologies selects the highest quality components, then assembles the drives in their US-based factory. After assembly of every drive, they perform a rigorous and regimented testing on every unit that ships. So you're getting a drive that has gone through quite a bit of quality control. One glaring issue that I noticed while using the Atom is the extremely bright green status indicator light that can be a bit distracting, especially when accessing data on the drive. Nothing a little gaffer's tape can't fix. Let's talk about testing and performance. I tested this drive using my 15-inch MacBook Pro with Touch Bar and my late 2013 Mac Pro, aka the trash can, via USB 3.0 to see how the Atom performed on the 2 different systems. I used Blackmagic Disk Speed Test, which can be found in the Apple App Store for free. I also tested the speeds against the 500 gigabyte Samsung T3 to give the Atom somewhat of a common baseline. On my Mac Pro, the T3 gave me 350 megabits per second write and 360 megabits per second read. The Atom performed similarly on the Mac Pro, giving me 370 megabits per second read and 340 megabits per second write. Not only did I test read and writes, I also wanted to see how file transfer worked between the two. The T3 transferred a 2.2 gigabyte ProRes LT file from my Mac Pro to the T3 in 6 seconds. The Atom did a little bit better, coming in at 5.75 seconds. Now onto my MacBook Pro. The T3 performed really well in that environment as well, giving me 420 megabits per second read and 395 megabits per second write. Now onto the Atom. It performed extremely well, giving me 475 megabits per second read and 435 megabits per second write. I did use a Thunderbolt 3 cable in this instance. Now onto the file transfer using the Thunderbolt connection, transferring that same 2.2 gigabyte ProRes LT file. The T3 came in at about 5.5 seconds and the Atom came in at a blazing 4 seconds. The Atom by Glyph Technologies earns my recommendation for the following reasons. It is Thunderbolt 3 compatible. Another reason is that the 1 terabyte drive has a little bit more space, coming in at 1.05 terabytes of actual usable storage on the physical media. And finally, the Atom performs a little bit better than the T3 and has a newer technology built into it and did a little bit better in all of my testing instances. If you're interested in pricing and availability of the Atom, hit the link in the description of the video. Before I close, I must disclose Glyph Technologies did send this drive out to me for testing and review. Well, that about does it for me in this one. If you like this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If not, hit that other one. Thanks for taking the time to watch. I'm Tomas, and I'll catch you in the next one.